It's us.
Boa tarde, gente. It's your boy Jamie Woods in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I literally just got here, but I want to give you guys one piece of advice before you guys get to Brazil. All right, because I just encountered a situation, nothing totally crazy. You know what I mean? I just thought it's kind of funny looking back at it in hindsight. But basically, when we got to the Rio de Janeiro airport, as soon as we went out and at a baggage claim, and we went out into by the taxi drivers and all that, right? In that area where you're about to exit, literally a ton of dudes approached us for taxis. Like it was crazy. Like it was like they were like literally hounding us. Like, hey, you want to get a taxi? You want to do this? They're speaking in 3 different languages. You know what I mean? They'll speak to you first in English because they know you're probably like a foreigner. Then they'll speak to you in Spanish. Maybe they'll speak to you a little bit in Portuguese, but they'll find a way to communicate with you that you should get a taxi through them. And if you try to walk away from them and you tell them no ain't an answer for them. They're still gonna follow you around. They're gonna hound you. They'll even follow you to the bathroom if need be. I told the guy I need to go to the bathroom. He was about to follow me to the bathroom. I was like, God damn, these people are like hustlers out here, you know what I mean? I just thought it was kind of hilarious how that all unfolded. And it got to the point where I was like, you know what, whatever, we'll just get a taxi. 'Cause I didn't know how to get an Uber. I didn't know where was the Uber pickup spot. So if any of you guys are like real experts or have been to Rio before, please let me know in the comment section where you can get a Uber or what the pickup spot is over here in Rio, because I don't want this to happen to me again. But basically, I just said, yeah, I was at the point where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get the taxi, whatever. We'll just get it done. I told my boy, it's on me, yeah, because I you know what I mean, I didn't want my boy to pay for it, so I was like, I'll pay for it, whatever. And I asked the guy for the price. I'm like, what's the price? And he said 179 reals, I think it is. So I converted it, it was 35 bucks. And I was like, but I'm used to paying 35 bucks in other countries. When I went to Turkey, when I went out to these other countries, it's about the same price. And I know in Brazil it's supposed to be a lot less cheaper than that, but I was just like, you know what, whatever, we'll do it, whatever. So we ended up going through with it, and I'm happy that the guy that did give us a ride, the taxi driver, was super nice. He showed us around. He gave us a little bit of information on each neighborhood, the favelas, where to stay away from, where to go to. He gave us like a lot of great honest feedback. So it kind of made getting ripped off not as bad, but still, it's $35. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be paying $35 for a taxi from the airport to Copacabana, which is where I'm staying. Like, it's just uncalled for. And the funny part is, I actually had a friend of mine that I wouldn't say a friend, but I would say someone that I just met at the airport. He's from Delaware, but he went to school out in Texas, and we met him at the Houston airport because it was a layover. So we flew up from Newark Liberty to Houston, and we met him there because he was a solo traveler. And he was telling us how it's his first time going to Rio, similar to us. He wanted to link up, right? So we were like just communicating with him the entire time throughout the flight and everything. And we got out of there, we saw him again. This dude's over here like trying to get his freaking paper done because he's still in college. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you just go on a plane and you're getting a paper done? It seems like it might have been like a final exam type of paper or something very important, because the guy seemed stressed out. I'm like, bro, I don't know how you just travel abroad like that and still work on your assignments. Like, how do you do that? I don't know. But anyways, besides the point, yeah, he was just chilling, but he ended up taking an Uber, and we were just communicating. I was in a taxi, and he was like, oh, how did you get to Copacabana? I told him a taxi. He was like, bro, they're ripoffs, and I already knew taxi drivers are ripoffs. I've already advised you guys a million times that taxi drivers are ripoffs, and here I am not listening to my own advice, taking a freaking taxi, but since it was so damn convenient and they were hounding the fuck out of us, I was like, you know what, fuck it, we'll take the taxi, so that was the only reasons why I took the taxi. But I asked him how much was the Uber ride, since he took the Uber, because he's literally in the same area as me. He said that he only paid $8, like $7.50, $8 for the freaking Uber ride. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? This guy paid a fraction of the price I just paid. I paid $35 fucking dollars, bro. This dude paid fucking $8. I was like, God damn it. And that's the story of how I got ripped off within the first 10 minutes of being in Rio de Janeiro. you know, but don't make fun of me, guys. I mean, it happens to the best of us, you know what I mean? I was just like, these guys don't shut the fuck up. They're bothering me, they're hounding me, whatever. How bad can it be, you know, whatever. And ended up paying $35. You know, it could have been worse. You know, I've seen other people that have been in countries where they'll give them a price, right? So they'll say, oh, it'll be 20 bucks. And they'll drop them off at the area. They'll give you the card machine, and it'll be a lot more than what they said that they were gonna charge you. So that's one thing I did do, was I made sure the price that I was told when I took the taxi was the same price that he put when he went to charge me, and it was the same price. So that I was glad about, because sometimes they try to pull that, you know, that shit on you, where they'll tell you one price and then they'll charge you another one, or they won't even tell you anything. They'll just take the card from you, swipe it, do whatever they gotta do. Next you know, you're paying $100+ or whatever it is for a freaking taxi. You know what I mean? And the guy already knew I was American and all that, so I was like, this guy's gonna try something, you watch. But he was a pretty genuine dude. It just seems to be that that's really the price that they charge. These taxis charge really to take you from A to B, from the airport to Copacabana. But yeah, guys, learn from my mistake. I know I've told you guys a million times not to take taxis, but here's another reminder for you guys. Do not take a taxi. So look at this, Genchi. So beautiful, so much nature. Copacabana is a very beautiful place. Even Botafogo, like Botafogo, Flamengo, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Like, honestly, I'm loving what I'm seeing from Rio. We even passed by the favelas a little bit. So that was an experience, because the airport is right next to a favela, or a couple favelas. And then once you get out of that, you go into more of the nicer areas like Botafogo, Flamengo, and then finally you get into Copacabana. And of course, we're gonna explore Leblon and the rest of the, in Ipanema, of course, the rest of the places. But yeah, there's a little tour I'm giving you guys over here, the area. Or I should say the apartment. Very nice apartment. It was hot as hell when we got over here too, man. I had to put that AC on. I was mad confused. I had to turn it on. But yeah. And then we have 2 rooms upstairs. Of course, that's for Against All Odds. I'll leave that for Against All Odds whenever that drops. But yeah, it's a nice little tour of the apartment. So guys, learn from me and don't get ripped off from Rio de Janeiro, right? Avoid the taxis. Take Ubers only. Save money, live better.